Premiere Pro is an amazing program, but frankly, a lot of tools go underutilized, especially by the, what's the kindest way to say this, self-taught users? Drop a comment below which tool you're going to start using for your next edit. Stay to the end because I bet some of these tools you've never heard of. And with that, I bring you the Premiere Pro Toolbar tier list. Selection tool. There's a reason this tool is at the top of the toolbar. It's the one you use most often. Select clips, move clips, drag endpoints, edit clip parameters. It's the best. S tier. Track Select Forward tool. Very useful to select all the clips after your cursor. Act now and you'll receive the single track forward select tool with just 3 easy payments of hold shift. You just pay shipping and handling. A tier. Track Select Backward tool. Not to be confused with whatever that was. Shift A allows you to do the same selection but before your cursor. I don't use it as much. B tier. Ripple Edit tool. You ever have a thing that you just wish the whole world could know about? This is one of those things. Gapless editing. It's likely you shorten your clips with the selection tool, it leaves a gap, and then you ripple delete the gap. Well, with the Ripple Edit tool, or holding Command or Control, you can do all of that in a single move. Start ripple editing, and I guarantee you will start editing faster and more efficiently. Solid S tier. Rolling Edit tool.
I like where these clips start and end, I just need the cut to be in a different place.
Sound familiar? Roll the cut forward or back. Saves me a ton of time. A tier. Rate Stretch tool. Want to slow down a clip to fit inside a gap? Rate stretch it. For an exact speed or duration, you could use, you could use, well, I don't know what you could use, but rate stretch is awesome. A tier. Remix tool.
It's remix time.
Wait, where'd you come from? That's a tool? You mean I don't have to drop my track into Adobe Audition to remix it? I can just, and then it just, what? Surprise, S tier. Razor tool. I love the keyboard shortcut for this one. C for cut. Clever, right? C, cut. Cut, 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 cut. A tier.
Join through edits.
Slip tool. Like the length of a clip but want to roll the in and out points forward or back? Very useful. A tier. Slide tool. Well, if you like the slip tool, you're gonna love what the slide tool does. Wait, what does the slide tool do? What's the difference? What's the difference? What does slide do? What does slide do? Oh, right, it does the opposite. Keep the clips in and out points the same, but it rolls the other clips before and after. Useful, but I mix up the two names. B tier. But only because if I made it A tier like the slip tool, I'm gonna keep mixing them up. Pen tool. Actually really useful for adjusting clip parameters like volume and cropping on the fly. C tier, because it's stolen from Illustrator. Just kidding. A tier, because it's stolen from Illustrator. Adobe, you slide devils. Rectangle, ellipse, and polygon tools. That's better. I'm gonna lump all these three together. Finally, a tool I can put lower on the list. They have about as much use as the marquee tools in Photoshop. I guess it's there when you need it. D tier. D tier. Hand tool. Pretty handy. Get it? Yeah, handy, hand tool. Actually, no. I never click this tool because 2 fingers on the trackpad, or using the scrolly ball on the mouse, or command scroll, or dragging the scroll bar are all faster, and you don't need to go to a different tool for it. E tier. Zoom tool. If I'm going off about the hand tool, I think you know where I'm headed with this one. I never click the zoom tool because the keyboard shortcuts are faster. Option scroll or 2 fingers on the trackpad pinching in or squeezing out is way faster. Join your little friend in E tier. Type tool. You know what? The lower tiers were getting full pretty fast. Let's focus on the positive. The type tool is a great way to start a text box, and you can alter the type in the Essential Graphics panel or the effect controls. Great way to start a custom text box, unless you're one of those unhinged people that just clicks to start typing text. You know, or maybe we're both wrong, and we should all just be using the Essential Graphics pre-made templates. yeah, maybe we should do that. B tier. Vertical type tool. Shouldn't this just have been an option in the Type Tools options panel rather than its own tool? Never needed it. F tier. Haha, you didn't think I had it in me to put anything in F tier, did you? I'm sorry, Vertical Type Tool. I love you. I'll make it up to you. Markers. Click M to add a marker. Line up the markers to cut to the beat, or line up cuts on certain points to add emphasis. A tier. Linked selection. Useful if you want to work on the audio and video separately, but certain edits will permanently unpair your audio and video when you don't want them to be for some reason, so you have to relink them again. Ugh. How can a tool be both annoying and useful? Still B tier. Snapping. Most of the time this is so helpful to edit without gaps, but when you need to make a precise edit, it can be pretty annoying that your clip ends are trying to magnetize to everything. Still A tier. Insert and overwrite sequences as nests or individual clips. That's literally the title of this button. I don't nest sequences very often, but when I do, I want the inside sequence to show up as a nest, not individual clips, so I don't think I would ever need to turn this off. E tier. Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments what Premiere Pro tool you could never live without. Subscribe to hear more helpful rants like this one. Catch you on the next one. Slip and slide. Slip and slide. Slip, slide. Slip, slide. Slip and slide. Slip and slide. Slip, slide.